back to another episode of The Locker Room. And today we have... Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Locker Room. And today we have... Okay, so today we have Rahmad here in the studio. So introduce yourself and then, what position do you play?
Hello guys, my name is Rahmad. I play forward, but sometimes goalkeeper.
Forward?
Just goalkeeper actually, yeah.
Okay, so before we dive into your gear, let's talk about how you start your background. How do you start as a goalkeeper?
Actually, I started out in secondary school. Sec 1, I was still playing as a forward actually. Then when reached Sec 2, there was no goalkeepers, so I step up. It's quite cool lah. Got helmet, got a lot of the suit and stuff.
Okay, because I also never play as a keeper. I think I see a lot of people play keeper. So what's the hardest part about being a goalkeeper?
After training, you have to wash your gear.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to wash.
Yeah. Then after that, come back for training again the next day. The tough part is after training. It's not during training.
But when did you start to join Wonder Stick?
Actually, last season, that was my first season playing with Wonder Stick.
Why did you decide to join?
The year that Wonder Sticks won with Jepal, I saw how the youngsters were even though they're 16, 15 years old, but they can keep up with all these senior players. I want to play in that kind of team whereby you don't have all the stars in the country. They have really a lot of potential. Yeah.
But how was your first season? Felt like?
Unlucky that we didn't win the championship, but we lost during in penalties.
Was it the year with Jepal, right? Or you haven't Jepal yet?
It was always a dream to play with Jepal. He already retired.
He retired before.
Now I'm filling in the gap in the squad, I guess.
But do you think you can reach to his level? I seen Jepal saves, and it's crazy.
Different style of play.
Really? What's his style? Then what's your style? Got different style one where keeper.
Jepal is super fit. He's very outspoken. He's more
verbal.
Yeah, he's very he commands a lot at the back. He can really fly. He can dive here, dive there. I'm more of that sturdy guy, I would say. I don't tend to dive because difficult to come back. Yeah, I'm that sturdy guy lah. So because I believe in positioning a lot. So if you position yourself well, then you can make the save lah.
But as a keeper, do you think you should be verbal?
As a goalkeeper, you need to be the most verbal player in the court. Because the players they change, they do line changes.
Yes.
Goalkeepers, you stay all the way. So you need to command your defenders. Take this man, take that man. You really need to know how to read the whole game as a whole. But
out of all the Wonder Stick among in the team, whose shot is the hardest to save? Okay, wait. Since you can't think of among the men's, how about outside Wonder Stick?
There's this guy, the myth, the legend. But now he stopped playing already. I think he retired. Akmal Shahrudin. That guy has one of the hardest track shots ever. And he really plays the ball sui where you cannot save one. It's just goalkeepers have this weak spot of here. Because it's in between your legs and your arm. So it's
hardest to save. Yeah,
it's hardest to save there. He will always shoot there. I don't know how he does it, but if only he's still playing. Yeah, that guy, I would say that guy has the best shot so far.
I also heard YFA is also introducing from the YFL competition. It's a new format, under 9s with goalie. I think 4v4, yeah. So it's quite interesting because there's not a lot of competitions. There's no competitions at all that have for kids who have goalie. Yeah. But I only see in Sweden. So I think it's quite interesting that YFA is trying to introduce this.
It's actually quite good. You expose the kids at a young age. Because what I heard in primary school, the junior division, they would play with 2 goalposts without any goalie.
Yeah.
It's a small goalpost. So yeah, it's good. It's good to start early actually.
Yeah.
Especially when you can find that someone who likes to be a goalkeeper at 9 years old. By the time they're 25, damn good man. Often damn good.
Okay, so we're done with your floorball talk. So let's go on with your gear. Okay, so Promas has 4 different types of helmet. So which one do you pick?
I picked this one. X11 Viper. The one that most of the SSL goalies use. Because when they spray paint or custom design, this one will be the nicest, I would say.
Wait, you can design your own helmet?
Yeah, you can.
Like you can like colour?
Like if you got the money, then splurge on it, man. This two is more of X9 and X10. Yeah, it's more of like no ice hockey. The neck area tends to be like longer. So if the
More
goalies,
coverage lah.
yeah. So if the goalies that prefer ice hockey style, then this is the two that you should go for. Floorball wise, I think this is the lightest among all three. So this would be the most comfortable lah for you to wear. But this X1, they say is the most expensive, but like the best I would say, because the inner padding compared to all the other three, right, is different. It's more premium, yeah. The cage also is different.
Okay, so let's go on with your top. Okay, there's two colours, right, for the outer one.
Yeah, for Proma's top you got two, either white or black.
But it's limited.
Yeah, this is limited edition. This one came out first. This one was towards the end of the league, then they came out with this.
But I see the design like the other side they have like holes.
So that it's more breathable. You know, as a goalie, like you wear everything, all the padding and all this super hot. So it's like more breathable lah for you.
Have you worn any other brand before?
I wore every brand there is.
So will you say this is the best one?
Yeah, I would say this is the best one so far. Because it's, see the shoulders, right? It makes you like very broad shoulders. It cover more of the goal post area.
Okay, but I also heard there's also an inner one, right? There's outer and inner one.
This one, this is the padding.
It's like paintball kind of thing.
Yeah. So for this, if like you know the shorts, if you don't wear this, right, you will leave marks all over your body.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you need to be a protector lah.
Yeah, this one protects you from all that. And this one has a rebound control.
Oh, what's that?
If they shoot, it just drop.
Wow.
For goalies, right, this rebound control is good lah. Like when you make a save, it just drops down. It doesn't go to the attacker for a rebound. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's safer for you guys.
But I'm quite curious, how often do you wash your suit? Or you don't wash?
I wash. I wash after every single training. It's more of hygiene lah. Like I don't like having smelly. As a goalie, you tend to sweat a lot. So need to wash every day. Like after every training, you need to wash. Like don't be like some people, you know, they don't wash.
Okay, so
I don't want to name names.
Okay, so let's go on with your pants.
So for goalie pants, Proma's only got one color lah. So far, right, like I've used so many brands. The best build quality is actually Proma's pants. I wash it a few times. I mean, I wash every training, right? So other brands, they tend to lose the shape, like the shape of this. But whereas Proma's, the shape is still there. Like no matter how many times I wash, right? That's why I say like Proma is the best. Serious.
But also notice the crush area here is actually quite big. So they can cover the, you know, when the balls go through under the leg.
It's very stretchy.
Yeah, it can cover most of the surface area.
Of course, balls still can go through, but like
cover
a bit more.
Okay, but there's also an inner protective pants.
Yeah, protective pants, yes.
So many protective.
Promas also just came out with the protective pants. The protective pants comes with a built-in jock strap.
What?
Built-in jock strap. For men, it helps to protect your built-in jock strap. I can take it out. Should I?
No.
No, okay.
But then it's like connected, right? You can remove, right?
Yeah. So, Promas came out with this design whereby when you wear the Promas knee pads, right, they can connect to the pants to prevent it from slipping off. So this is the first ever brand that I've seen doing this. It's a lifesaver, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I've always had struggles with like, you know, your knee pads slipping off your knees. A very well thought design.
Yeah.
Promas actually patented this design.
So only Promas have?
Only Promas have. See, it really prevents the knee pads from falling off.
Okay, so your gloves.
Promas also got their own gloves. It's very like grippy. It helps you with your catching. Then so the balls won't go like loose, won't have like loose balls and stuff.
It's very fitting, is it?
It's like another skin to your hand.
Wait, I want to ask, how do you keep your gears smell fresh and clean? Because I heard Promas also got a scented sachet.
Yeah, that scented sachet is for your helmet. Yeah, you can actually just like, you know, drop it in your gear bag so that your whole suit smells fresh and clean. But personally, I use it for my helmet because it's something that you put near your nose.
Oh, so, yeah, true.
It's most effective if you use it with your helmet.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. So that's the end of the gear talk. So let's play a game. Okay, this will test your intuition. So this game is called shadow boxing. You know what's that? This thing.
I cannot follow your hand.
Yeah, correct. You cannot follow my hand. So you have to choose other side.
Scissors, paper, stone.
Okay, I go first. One side. Okay, first to 5 you will do a punishment.
Damn, your girl so fine, but her breath is like whoa. She says she
Okay, your
wanna
turn.
dance, but she don't know how to whoa. Ooh, looking like a star. Whoa.
Okay. Okay, my turn.
Bitch don't have no panties. Whoa.
Okay.
When I hit the 3, I hit the
Two more.
Hit you with the whoa.
Where do we go?
Heard your pain for
Two more.
I spent like 30K each. Diamonds all white. Yeah, look like I dipped them in bleach. Hit them out when I flee. I saw my neck is like -3. 10 times.
Okay, that's all.
That I hit your mouth.
So that's the end of today's episode. So thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
So before we end, we're giving away one scented sachet. So to win this, all you have to do is comment where do Rahmad put this sachet into his gear. Yeah. So it's that easy, and then repost this video. So this is your host Akila, and see you guys next week.
Bye.